Welcome to the suburbs of Finland. Finland, Alex himself here. It's been a while since I've done this walking streams, and I just decided to give it a go, just to change things up a little bit and to see if you find this enjoyable. And you can actually see the real Finland. Believe it or not, this is the real Finland. Not there is the what's it called? The conspiracy theory that Finland doesn't exist, but believe it or not, here we are. Aleksi fan, moi mitä kuuluu? Kiitos, hyvä. The video looks a little bit laggy, but yeah, I don't know. It's always a little bit difficult to set these things up. Hello, you should continue with the street interviews. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, the only problem with those is like kind of the legal standpoint, because I mean, someone could go after me if once the video is published, and I should probably get some sort of legal paper that they would sign and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been something on my mind every once in a while, but I just haven't got myself around to film those. Pamela is also here. Moi Pamela, hyvää huomenta. That's actually quite fun because here it's evening in Finland at the moment, and a little bit windy. Hopefully it won't be too much noise. Beautiful where you're at. Yes, this is Finland. Look at this. This is real Finland. Like, one of the cool things about the Finnish summer is that it's really beautiful. Look at it, it's all green, everything's flourishing. Even the Finns are smiling, can you believe it? Finns are smiling, and not the Finnish mile 1.0, which looks like this, but the Finnish mile 2. What did it say? 0.0, 1.0, and then there's the 2.0, which looks like this. So can you guys believe it? It is happy season, indeed. Looks very dangerous neighborhood. Juho is also here. Moi Juho. Yeah, very typical dangerous. Yeah, well, we don't have. Yeah, that was just a joke. We don't have dangerous neighborhoods in Finland. And it's not hot. Well, it's like warm. Let's say it's warm enough. 17 degrees over here. Yeah, so how are you guys doing? So Finland is about to enter summer, which is probably the best season. Like the next 8 to 10 weeks will be really fun in Finland. If you have a chance to visit Finland during the summer, I highly recommend it, because look at it. This is how it looks. It's evening, but the sun is still shining. It's green all over the place. Joo, pitää olla huomana kyllä, just näin, se on ihan totta. And you know, you can just be on t-shirts and shorts, as you can see. And as I said, Finns are smiling. Yeah, there's more fun stuff to do overall. Good stuff. Maybe it's just me, but I hate spring and summer. Aha, okay, why is that? That's interesting. Robert, hello, I think I will need to be in Finland in winter. I've seen a video from you about that, but I'd like to get more recommendations. Not to die in the process. Yeah, there's a lot of videos, also from me, but from other content creators as well. I mean, if you just have a look at those, I think you will be good. Like, it's just about preparation and mindset, I think, because in Finnish we say there's no cold weather, there's just bad preparation of clothing. So if you're feeling cold, then you're not wearing good enough clothes. So pretty, reminds me of trail near my apartment, but even prettier. I live in Southern California. Nice. Yeah, look at this. mean, who wouldn't like to live here? And the suburbs in Finland pretty much all look like this, you know, nice, beautiful trails, benches over there, as you can see, parks for kids over there on the right. Good stuff. You're right about the cold, yes. I live in Ylivieska myself, you know. Okay, Ylivieska, that's an interesting city. I mean, I think every city has nature available. Well, of course, like if you're like in the city center, maybe a little bit less, but I can't wait to see Lahti. Me Keinu. Ei ehkä viitti tohon yksin mennä, mutta hyvä idea kuitenkin. Yeah, but I mean, as for me, things are kind of like, how would I say, there's ups and downs. Ups and downs, I guess that's how life goes. A little bit windy, sorry about it. Yeah, about YouTube stuff, I think I've been getting better the content stuff, but you know, one of the things what I'm kind of struggling at is like finding the type of content you like to watch, because like my returning viewers, the number is kind of low. So we are like 50,000 subscribers, but there's like 2,000 people who watch my new videos, so that's a problem. So yeah, it's not an easy to be a content creator, because you always have to think like what people want to watch and kind of upgrade things, and you know, it's not easy. It's not easy, and I'm kind of like in a slump at the moment to figure out like how to get things, how to grow the channel and stuff, and also kind of the goal setting, like why am I creating things in the first place? That's also something, because I mean, back in the years when I started, I was very excited, you know, as a beginner trying to learn all kinds of stuff, but now like 5-6 years later, it's difficult. It's difficult. Of course, there's always things to learn and stuff, but yeah, not easy, but I think I'm not gonna give up yet. I mean, we've come a long way and stuff like that, but you know, kind of finding out why, like the why and what's the goal. Of course, I would like to, it would be great to have like a big channel and make also money with that and stuff like that, but you know, I'm not really sure anymore if that's the only thing what I want to do. But okay, sorry, a little bit like a rant or opening up. The houses around you are beautiful. Yes, typical Finnish homes over here. I'll just try to show the surroundings and not my face. Trying to see if it's just me or normal suomalaisia ihmisiä to be sun sensitive. Okay. Typical Finnish parking signs. Yeah, okay, but yeah, that's just, I just try to be open and honest every time, you know, because I'm in the FINNTASTIC community. I think you deserve it. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. Yeah, good luck learning it. Yeah, I mean, I've actually been on YouTube for like 10 years. Like, it's been like 10 years since I uploaded my first video. But yeah, okay. Where are you working? Actually, that's a good question. So maybe you remember the video I posted at the beginning of the year. I got this new job. It was a sales position, pretty small Finnish company. More or less what I was doing before. But I actually quit it after 2 months. And I mean, the reason was that, you know, the onboarding was kind of bad and the processes were kind of bad, and like the documentation was like very stiff, and some of the, yeah, it was like a mutual decision. between me and the boss, so no drama or stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm being back to entrepreneur. I am doing the videos, and then there's another company which I help, and I like invoice them on a hourly basis. Now I actually have to see that I can actually get through here. Yeah. Which suburb is this? Yeah, this is Espoo. I think we're somewhere north of Kilo or something. Suomi, I want to see the lakes. Yeah, we got plenty of lakes. Yttilä made a good impression. What is that? I'm not sure what that's about. Let's have a coffee. That's a very Finnish invitation. Earlier passed by a red house with a red ladder. Is that common in some suburbs? I don't know. I guess it's common to have a ladder that goes to the roof, because that's if you have to do like renovations or something. So I would say I've not been in sauna yet. I don't know if that's going to be me in winter. Yeah, go to sauna. Sauna is awesome, and it may be a little bit awkward at first, but have you ever been to Kotka? I have, but I was a kid. That's a long time ago. Is it true that people play Gollum in saunas? Okay, that's interesting. No, I mean, I have never seen the Gollum thing. I've just actually heard it for the first time like 4 years ago or something. So no, I'm not sure if I want to explain the rules either. Yes, ladders and poles to help with the snow removal. Yeah, just like Pamela said. Exactly. We don't really have that in homes in the US, not as I've ever seen. Seems useful. Yeah, I mean, that especially because we have snow, and sometimes we have to go up and kind of drop it. What's your favorite Finnish place or town? I don't know. Helsinki is pretty cool. I also like Tampere. I think if I come to Finland, I would never want to leave. I love much thing about Finland. Finnish metal is the best. Sounds great. Stefan, my man. Hey Aleksi, I returned to Finland on Monday. See you soon. Finnish summer awaits. Sounds great. And here is a Finnish home under renovation. Or is it actually, no, it's actually being a new, entirely new home being built. Let's not go stalk too much. The best feeling is waking up at the summer cottage. Yep, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, actually I think there's a Finnish law that you are not like allowed to film like private properties. I mean, this is probably okay because I mean the home just happened to be next to the sidewalk, but if I would enter there and just kind of film with a closer look, that would be probably invasion. Have you thrown your talviturkki? Actually no, I think I haven't. I think I went for a swim in the winter. Did I go? I don't remember. Is it up 24/7? Actually it is in North Lapland. It is. So that's kind of funny. The sun does not set. Moikka Kari, moikka Aleksi, moikka Kari. I'm pretty sure there's a law where you can build on your house too close to the lake. Yeah, I think that's true. I think I've heard of such law as well. I love Finland. I've been only there in the winter and loved it, but it's also gorgeous now. Yeah, like summer is the best. Like I just said, if you have a chance to come to Finland during the summer, please do, because as you can see, it's so green, sun is shining even in the evening. Finns are happy, open to meet people. Can you guys believe that? Ask someone to give you €1. I don't want to invade personal space and do like mindless chit chat. Yeah, just kidding, but yeah, maybe not. Summer is glorious, Juhannus is fine. Exactly. Ooh. And today is also Finland-Canada ice hockey game. I think it's like the qualifiers or like, is it like quarterfinals or whatever. Important game. Juhannus is soon, yeah, like 1 month or so for Juhannus. The last weeks you have always got a lot of sun. Is it normal after winter that you have such beautiful weather? Yep, that's true. You got it right. That's right. Aleksi, you're tired. Yeah, actually I just noticed. I haven't been yawning during the day at all, but now when we started the walk, I started to. Summers in Finland have been getting hotter and hotter. Yeah, I think so. I think it's partly because of the climate warming, or what was it called. For those who may interest, I am uploading the cool stuff about the text with translation. Okay, what's that about? I think I missed something. Missed something probably. Oh. Hello, Kirsten. Perkele, Finland lost Eurovision. Yeah, I mean, that was too bad. Second place is still good. Of course, it would have been awesome if Finland had won. But that was nevertheless good performance and everything. Like second place with the Finnish song, can't complain. Alex, do you still have some markkas? I don't think. Maybe somewhere in like in the depths of my drawers or something. Do you walk with your dog? No, I'm just alone. Like, I was thinking about bringing Noah, but it's a little bit hot and he has such like a thick fur and he gets kind of hot, so I thought about I decided not to bring him this time. Well, growing up we used to have this small local shop in our town. Sadly people don't like local stores. They prefer supermarkets and malls. Aha, okay. How is inflation? Yeah, it's been pretty bad. But I think hopefully it's starting to get better soon. Hey Alex, do you recommend any site? Yes, there is one called Uusi Kielemme. Maybe someone can write in the comments. Of course, there are a lot of good YouTube channels. Like Cat Chats is good. Finnish is good as well. I have also some content. And I have also some paid online courses if you want to learn like the spoken Finnish for beginners. Yeah, there's also apps. Duolingo. I mean, Duolingo is not super good, but I mean, if you're starting from zero, then it's good. I mean, you can get started. K-Market is a local grocery store, like a small K-Market. Yeah, I mean, Duolingo, I wouldn't count only on that, but if you're just getting started, then I mean it's good because it will teach you some funny words and phrases and stuff like that. Did you grow up in a city or some sort of small town? Yeah, I would say small town, like 30,000 people, something like that. Which side of Helsinki? This is actually Espoo, where we are. Hitting the streets. Greetings from Palm Beach. Nice. I'm learning some Japanese. Kakkoi desu. Suge. Nice. We are seeing climate change in the US. Yeah, I think also in Finland. The winters haven't been that cold. I'm learning a lot of Finnish online. Yeah, okay, that's great. Yeah, it's a great time to be alive in terms of using online content and stuff. Nice building, simple Nordic style. Yeah, I would say so. I mean, they're nothing sort of spectacular, but I think decent nevertheless. Apparently more jobs have opened up in Finland lately. Yeah, I mean, we really need a lot of immigration because Finns are not copulating enough. I mean, we had like 40, how much was it? 44,000 new kids last year. And the last time we had such a low number was in the 1862 or something. I just watched yesterday. There was this specialist about the topic in an interview. And yeah, it's pretty grim. So we need immigration bad. And now the government is trying to put effort to make it easier for you guys to immigrate and of course encourage the companies to hire. Jobs are hard to find for foreigners in Finland. Yeah, I know. That's the truth. But the truth is that we need you. Because there are a lot of people who are gonna retire, and because we don't have enough young people to kind of fill in that void, then it means that we will have like a big problem because we don't have enough people for work. And that means the city won't get, or the government won't get taxes, and then we don't have the money to fund the welfare state, like the school system and social security and stuff like that. Yeah, so let's see how it's gonna turn out. I will move back fully to Finland when I finish my university. Sounds like a plan. But with immigration, Finland need to make sure they don't make the same mistakes. Yeah, as Sweden. Yeah, I think that's also true. So what happened in Sweden, that there are a lot of problems with these gang wars and stuff like that. So I think one of the reasons was that all the foreigners kind of ended up in these same areas, and it became kind of like a ghetto style and something like that. I tried Duolingo, but it was limited. Yeah, exactly. That's why I wouldn't count on it too much. But I mean, it's free and you can get started with it. Duolingo Finnish is really bad. Of course, there are a lot of unemployment here in Finland. I think re-educating them to new occupations should be done first. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. There are also a lot of Finns who are unemployed. So I think we should also kind of do both. Helps both Finns and foreigners find jobs in. It's about this Finnish course, Kuulostaa hyvältä, that was uploaded 14 years ago. Okay, I didn't know about that course. Interesting stuff. Finland's a huge country compared to other European countries. Yeah, I mean in terms of area, but in terms of population we are not that big. Only like 5.5 million people. Bro, can you hire me as your employee? I mean, if my business was making enough money. And yeah, I have to go. Thanks, Aleksi, for what you do. Thanks, Susie. Yeah, but my problem is that like I think I've lost my why, like for YouTube. So I'm not really. I've had like this motivation problems, and you know, I mean, I'm doing the content, but I don't know like what's the end goal. I've always, of course, enjoyed making this content and helping you with anything Finland related. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm in sort of like a pivot point. I'll probably have to try something new or switch things up a little or something like that. Actually, let's go this way. Are you near a school? Yeah, I think there's a school somewhere here. I know the Suomalainen cities and towns look feel more welcoming and more calm. Yeah, I mean, they're definitely calm. I mean, look at it. Not many people around. A couple of cars just driving. End goal is always the cause of the destination. Yeah, that's true. So for example, I'm gonna be honest, like in terms of the business model for this channel, the language courses, the 2 online courses I have made, they make the most, that's the biggest like revenue stream. And that's also made me consider like, okay, should I do more of those courses? But the thing is that I'm not really like a language teacher by profession, and I have never like studied Finnish aside what we have to do in school. Of course I'm a native speaker and I can give like good tips on what you should learn and spoken Finnish and stuff like that. But I mean it's like a rabbit hole I should go into, and then the question is that am I just doing it for the money? And I mean I've been planning to create this third course that would kind of build on the two other courses, but I don't know. And those courses overall, that's the best, as I said, best revenue source. But I cannot think of any other courses I could do besides the language things, because most of you are outside of Finland, like 75%. That's okay. But yeah, I don't know. That's the problem. And there's not many of these companies who want to do brand deals with me and stuff like that. And now you may feel like, Alex, you're such a sellout. Why you are thinking only about money? Well, the thing is that if I can actually make money with this, then I can invest that money back into this and make even better free content for you. So that's something I just want to point out. I have actually hired an editor, like a freelancer, and thumbnail designer. So I actually have managed to. Oops, God damn it! Ice cream truck. Ice cream truck. Scared the crap out of me. Oh, that was so random. But yeah, that's the thing. And of course, doing these videos takes a lot of time and effort. Also a little bit of money now, because I have the people helping me. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. Then I have, of course, the ad revenue. That's also some nice extra money. But that's the thing. So yeah, that was a little bit like in Finnish we say avautua, like open up when you're kind of sharing something a little bit more difficult. But yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, the ice cream truck was kind of funny. So loud compared to the ones. Yeah, that was actually pretty funny. I don't have my wallet with me. Actually, I actually never have it on me, because in Finland you can pay anywhere with like Google Pay and stuff like that. But yeah, look at this. Very beautiful. Yeah, so that's the thing. One of the things what I've been thinking is that I could go back to work. That was the original plan, and then just have this kind of like a nice supplement side thing, which is kind of cool. Then I wouldn't have to worry about too much the finances. Aleksi, do you know Indonesian food? I think I don't know. Would love to try some days. Kristen, the taxes. Okay. Are gyms expensive in Finland? Well, there's this one cheap chain. I think it used to cost like €20 a month. Maybe I think it may have increased. My current gym costs like €50 a month. Is it expensive or no? I'm not sure. There are probably more expensive options there. I just sneezed 5 times in a row. Someone's taking it. Walk downstairs outside, yell terveydeksi. Finns can be funny. How crazy are the taxes? Are we talking about Finnish taxes or any hints for Finnish Americans seeking remigration? Yeah, there was one student of mine. Yeah, actually about the courses. I have this course. If you're moving to Finland, there's like step-by-step things, like opening the bank accounts, finding apartments, food tips, money saving tips and stuff like that. And actually in the first round there was one American dude who moved to Finland with the remigration visa, or the remigration residence permit. So I think it was his grandma who was from Finland, and so you can actually move to Finland that way. So if one of your grandparents was Finnish at birth, like Finnish citizens, and then you can prove that you were related to that person, then you can actually apply for a residence permit and move to Finland that way. Are there buses to the suburbs? Yes, yes, that's a very good question. And one of the cool things about Finland that even the public transportation works well even in the suburbs. So yes, Why not go on trip like Bald and Bankrupt? Yeah, that's a good channel. But the thing is that because this channel has been kind of built around Finland, so I think I should kind of keep it somewhat related. But yeah, it's a good idea. Good idea. I probably have to try something different at some point because my channel is kind of like a stale or slump. My father was from Kemi. Nice. If you find a lake, go throw some leipäkivi. Yeah, I don't think there's lakes in this area, but at least we are now in this nice forest. You can make videos interviewing university students and new job employees. Yeah, I think the interview format is something. I have done those street interviews, but I'm not really sure if I want to do those. But like interviewing, let's say someone, if you want to be interviewed on the channel about some certain topic, that could be considered. Maybe like a podcast style. That's also something what I've been like the FINTASTIC podcast, and I would probably fit nicely for that. Where are we going to? I don't know. Just walking randomly. What's the time? Okay, the Finland's ice hockey game starts in 30 minutes. Do you have many writers? What do you mean by writers? I think like authors, or maybe if you can elaborate more. Actually, let's sit on this bench. Maybe you can hear the birds singing. Oops. Good internet in the forest. Yeah, I mean that's also one of the things. Like the Finnish mobile data works superbly well. Let's see if it. Oh shit. Yeah, this looks a bit weird. Can I get it around here somehow? So I'm using the gimbal and just trying to kind of. Yeah, the good news is that it's always stabilized. Authors like J.K. Rowling. Yeah, we have 8 authors, definitely. Esa Saarinen is a Finnish writer. Okay, yeah. Now I have some more time to look at your comments as well. I love how forests are close to city and suburb. Yeah, that's true. I'm lucky to live near a trail, but most folks out here have to drive to a trail. Can't just walk to one randomly. Either that or pay to go to a garden. Yeah, I mean that's how it works. In many cities here, you can actually have forest very close to you, reachable on foot. We want I want a Finnish trip club vlog. I see what you did there. The air quality is way better in Finland. Compared to, yeah, I'm not sure what was the comparison. Every country is beautiful and happy, but depends on the living community. Yeah, I mean that's true. Like I think people are the same everywhere, but of course the culture can be different. But like what I mean by that is that in Finland there can be good people, fun people, awesome people, douchebag people, maybe even racist people, and that's just how it is in every country. So let's say if I went to move to somewhere as an immigrant, then of course I would probably face similar challenges that you face here as a foreigner in Finland. There's a great book called Kontti by A.M. Ollikainen. I hope it gets translated in English soon. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, gotta be honest, I don't really read a lot of the Finnish literature. Probably I should get. When you're turning 11, you get rated, and if you get rated 1 to 2, you get Gymnasium, Realschule, Hauptschule. Okay, this is German stuff. And German people get to worship money. Okay, that's funny. By the way, can you hear the birds singing there? Like, that's one of the cool things also about Finnish spring and summer, because they kind of make it add more like their nature vibe. What do you think about Indonesia? I don't know. I can't say much. I haven't been to Indonesia yet, so but nothing bad, I guess. The air quality in Finland is excellent. Also, the water is great. Yeah, can't argue that. Argue with that. I can hear the birds. Are snakes commonly found in suburb forest? I would. Yeah, I mean, you can see them, but not super common. Like for example, I have never seen a snake, and there's this only one type, like species of snakes that is that can be dangerous, but not really for adults. I mean, if you get stung, you definitely have to get medical attention, but not like that you will die in minutes. Are the African immigrants? Yeah, definitely. Of course, there are. How do feels about Africans? I mean, I cannot speak for the whole nation, but I don't have anything against Africans or like any citizenship for that matter. Like if you come here and you're ready to kind of learn about the culture and the language, welcome, no problem. Do you have some cats? No. As a kid we used to. Well, the ice cream truck is still in the background. Yeah, they're like driving. Actually, they changed the tone like some years ago. I actually like the original one better. And I haven't been to the ice cream truck for like ages. Work calls. It was good to see you, Aleksi. Enjoy your walk. Thank you, One has you then. Good stuff. Yeah, so if you just tune in, we are here in the Finnish suburb forests. Looks like this. Very Finnish. No people, just birds singing. Sun is still shining, as you can see, clear sky and good stuff. I have many Indonesian friends in Finland if you want to know. Okay, cool. Would you say that Finland is a healthy country? Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. So, well, I don't know what the obesity rates are, but well, actually, now that I think of it, I've seen in the news that the like Finns, like every year, like Finns were in worse and worse shape, and obesity rates are going up. But I think that's just by choice. I mean, you can always choose what you put in your mouth, right? But I mean, I would say it's like decently healthy. For example, if you go to school, the food that you get for free, they're usually healthy. There's no like fast food and stuff. Of course, there's like McDonald's and stuff like that here as well. But I would say overall, of course, it really depends like what kind of upbringing you will have and parents and habits, stuff like that. But I would say overall it's pretty good. Alcohol consumption can be something to note. Yeah, well, that's a good point. Some goddamn mosquitoes. Yeah, that's also a good point. Of course, the alcohol is, I think it's like some problem, somewhat to some extent. But again, it's just like a by choice. You can always choose. Like, I have never been like a super avid drinker. Like nowadays, I barely drink alcohol. I barely get drunk. Maybe once or twice a year, at a special occasion. Finnish people are believing and following their government. Yeah, we trust the government overall. I think they should legalize weed. Well, I don't know about that. I haven't really got myself into that. I always envy you in Finland. We have 40 plus Celsius here in Hungary. Wow, 40 plus. That's almost like sauna. Holy shit. True, in the US schools, cafeterias are starting to give Lunchables for kids' meals, which is insane. Okay. I'm always scared to travel to other countries because I don't know what my experience will be. Yeah, but Finland is safe. Like Hannah sounds like you're a female traveler. Finland is very safe for single female travelers, even at night. You don't have to really be scared. Traffic is safe. There's no weird people. Well, I guess it depends what weird means. But overall, I think Finland is very safe. I think you can have really a good time also in Finland, especially in the summer. And people, of course, complain that Finns never they're like shy and stuff. But the thing is that you just need to go to them first. That usually says, how how much time, guys, in eduskunta order? I think there's no time limit. Hopefully soon. I feel very safe walking around, but as usual, it's good to be aware. Yeah, I mean, of course, using common sense and keeping your like phones and wallets not in the open like that. But yeah, pickpocketing is also very rare in Finland. I've never been pickpocketed. I don't really know anyone who's been pickpocketed in Finland. How friendly is people to gluten-free and dairy-free people? I think that's pretty good. Like, if, for example, if you go to restaurants, they will have usually gluten-free or vegan options, and they will put them visibly, like for every meal, like if food is gluten-free and stuff like that. So I would say quite friendly. I'd like to try the sauna when I visit. Yeah, go to sauna if you have the chance. I love going up to Finns and talking to people once you get past their defense. They want to. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Like, you just need to kind of break the ice, and then it can be actually very enjoyable talking to Finns. We're actually kind of like curious people, and of course we feel appreciated if someone is kind of shows interest in us and Finnish culture and stuff like that. Single woman traveler here. I feel I travel in Finland a lot because it's so yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. Are you visiting Helsinki? Then recommend Sompa. Sompa sauna is like a very Finnish place to check. Finland is very safe, very clean, and the people are super nice. I've been here for a few months now in Lohja Lakeside Cafe, and it's been awesome. Excellent. God damn it, these bugs. I think I'm gonna start get moving because these bugs are bothering the shit out of me. Okay. Every country is beautiful, not only Finland. Yeah, of course. We are not like if we say that Finland is a beautiful country, it does not mean that any other country would not be. My dream is to find a place in Espoo. Well, yeah, this is Espoo actually where we are at the moment. And birdie birds are singing. Yeah, bugs in Finland. Yeah, like mosquitoes. Nothing worse than that. If government tells Finns to inject something in the tail, will they blindly obey? Now, probably. I mean, they wouldn't say anything like super like weird like that. At least that's what I feel. I mean, if you're talking about COVID vaccinations, well, I guess that's up to you to decide what is. It's not mandatory to take those. Is it easy to find a work in Finland without knowing Finnish language? Well, it depends on the skills you have. Let's say if you work in IT, you are a software developer, then you will have probably quite easy time finding a job that does not require Finnish. But I mean, aside from that, can be difficult, but it really depends. It really depends. It's never easy to find work in Finland. Well, I have heard, even in the comments section from foreigners, that they have never had a trouble finding a job. But of course, that they have said so because they have some skills that are always in demand and do not require Finnish. But of course, I'm not saying that it's easy for everyone. It is difficult to find a job here. But if you have skills that companies are ready to pay for, then you're in a good position. Or you'll be finding a woman of color in Finland. Okay, yeah, I'd say so. No problem at all. I am having a hard time. Lost my IT job about 9 months ago. I'm competing against people with degrees. Yeah, I mean that can be exactly like that. Of course, there are some jobs that, I mean, where companies value more the actual skills than the degree. Like, for example, coding is something that you can just learn and you don't really need a degree for that. But of course, if you're having a degree, always helps. Sex work is free in Finland. Well, yeah, I mean, there are some people who do that. Are there any Jews in Finland? I'm sure there is. Sex work is free. Okay, that escalated quickly. There's a golf range over there. How much trouble do you get in Finland if you borrow a horse without permission? Yeah, well, of course, that's stealing. You will probably they will call the police, and you have to settle the stuff with them. Do many people live off the grid in Finland? Like, I don't know. Probably not too many, but I'm sure there are some people. I think it's not that common to do so, but. There's some people playing tennis out there. What kind of fruits can grow in Finland? Yeah, and we don't really have like bananas or oranges. I think we don't have those at all. They are just imported, and more like vegetables. What do you think about build a business in Finland and plan to export its product? Sounds great. I mean, there are a lot of people who have their business, including foreigners. So if you have an idea, you find a gap in the market, no problem at all. That's actually what I have done. Like, I have built those online courses, spoken Finnish courses, because I noticed that people were struggling with those. There was no good content about that, so that's why I created those. Have you heard of Disney's Fantasia from 1940? I think I haven't. Cloudberry, lingonberry, those grow in Finland. Yeah, of course, yeah, but I think there's like berries, not fruits. I could be wrong though. It must be pretty hard to stay fit in Finland. Outdoor activities seem just impossible. Jogging. No, that's just an excuse. There are always a lot of people jogging, even in the winter. You just need to get proper clothing again. You can always see people running in the winter. Yeah, mushrooms, yeah. I wouldn't count mushrooms as fruits. Maybe if I read the question wrong, but I wonder if a degree like social work would be useful. I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know about what's the demand in the job market. I can't really say much. Finns do nothing but walking as the pastime. Yeah, I got to disagree. There's a lot of people with different pastimes. Some do like gym, cooking, bowling, ice hockey. I mean, there's a community for pretty much everything. Shoveling the snow from your car give you a good exercise. That's also true. But if you live in a block of flats, there's usually like a maintenance company that does the work. The only way to know is go out Finland found out. That's also true, but you can also do a lot of research online. Just going to, for example, LinkedIn, jobsinfinland.com, there are a lot of these websites, and seeing if there are postings, job openings for your job. There's also a website called Ammattibarometri. It's like this professional barometer where you can see like what is the demand and supply for different types of jobs. You can actually just do that research yourself. How hard is it if you have a criminal record to get the job? Well, of course, it can definitely make it a little bit more difficult. I don't have any hands-on experience. But not many companies do like this background check. Some do, so I guess that depends. It depends on that. My uncle does the orientation runs in Turku. That's amazing. A good example of activities you can do. Where are you now? This is Espoo. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, make sure to do it now. Oops. If you want to work with kids, you must have a criminal report clean. Yeah, I think that's a good example. Work as a nurse in one of the high demand. Yeah, that's true. Like Finland needs a lot of nurses because many people have left the profession because of the shitty salary and shitty conditions. So now they're trying to kind of fix that, and we need a lot of people now to kind of fill it. Are there thrift stores like flea markets? Yes, yeah, there are a lot of these. You can actually find some cheap stuff there. So thumbs up for Espoo. Yes, sounds like a plan. Espoo is nice. Yeah, I mean Espoo doesn't really have anything specific or like cool, except it's like the place to live. Like for example, there's no like sightseeing or stuff like that. I've recently been to Nordic country. People are so shy. How do you make friends? Tip number one: go talk to them. That's really pretty much it. You need to open the conversation. Which ammattis are the hardest to pass in the universities? I'm not really sure. Question. How old are you? I'm 32, I guess. Please tell me if a person has spoken Finnish language, what is the opportunity in Finland for Finnish foreigner spokesman? I didn't quite understand the question. Well, we just talk about that. If you don't speak Finnish, of course the opportunities are a little bit more limited, but there are some professions that do not require English at all. For example, a lot of jobs in the IT field are pretty much always in English. Be like bold, you should not be shy. I mean, you can be shy, but you can open the conversation as a shy person. Nothing wrong with that. That's exactly how I am. I thought I were like older, like 81, 98. Do I look like a grandpa? Or what was the question? Yeah. Okay guys, I think I have gonna grab a train here. There's a train station quite close. And I'm gonna ride home, but I think I can take like a few more questions from you guys. Because actually this is fun to have a bunch of these questions. Are there any seasonal workers in Finland? Again, I think it depends on the profession. I'm not really sure about the Can I live in Finland forever without ever learning the Finnish language? Yeah, I'm quite sure there are people who exactly like that. Because I mean, Finns speak English. You can get by in English. A lot of the bureaucracy can be done in English, so no problem at all. But of course, I always encourage you to learn Finnish. If you move here, everything will be easier if you decide to learn at least a little bit of Finnish. In the agricultural sector, seasonal workers are needed. Okay, that's good. Some insights from there. Can you do a walk in the Seuras area? And well, that could be one option, maybe. Finnish beautiful but hard to learn. Yeah, but keep pushing. It's worth it. English is one of the official languages in Espoo. Aha, okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I mean, in any big city, if you go to the offices, they will most likely speak English. Is stealing rotten, moldy food Finland stores illegal? Yes. Yes, it is. Thanks for sharing your adventure. Okay, let me know what you thought about this walking things. I'm not really sure if I want to continue this because, I mean, I just don't want to do it just for the sake of that. But if it's something that you like to see and also that the viewers on YouTube like to see, then probably yes, because of course everything has like an opportunity cost. Like, so if I decide to spend my time on this, then that time is away from other things, you know. And we teach foreigners our bad words. Well, I mean the bad words are part of the language, you know. I like the QA walking, sightseeing, Finnish stuff live. Okay. Thanks, Openbab. What is the opportunity for language foreigners spokesman? For example, restaurant and cafe. Yeah, I think the restaurant field also needs a lot of workers, and there are a lot of these restaurants in Finland where you go, and you actually get service in English, which actually quite surprising. Like, it happens to me quite a few times. So I've gone to this restaurant, and there's an English-speaking waiter or waitress. But that's the thing, because they need people, and they are ready to be flexible for the language requirement. And people here in Finland, they speak good English, so it's not a problem. Is it illegal to own a zebra? I don't think so. What are these questions? Is it something wrong? Is it something wrong for a foreigner to say sisu to a Finn? I don't see a problem with that. More IRL Finland live streams. Okay, yeah, that would be cool. Okay, let's take a. There was a super thanks or super sticker. Peter Anger, €5. Thank you so much for the €5. I think I'm gonna buy a couple of beers for the tonight's game, which starts actually in 5 minutes. So I probably have to get the train in a moment and to go watch the game. I love your questions. Yeah, there's so many interesting questions. Just keep them coming. Let's take one more, then we will wrap up the show for today. Or is there anything? Okay. Terve, I will be in Finland during Midsummer Week. What would you suggest in terms of activities? Well, that's a good question. The thing is that Finland will be dead during the midsummer. Like I think like the third weekend of or in June. And that is because most people go either to festivals. There's a number of festivals, or to their cottages to enjoy, have sauna, have some good food, maybe a couple of drinks. Yeah, the cities are empty. Of course, Helsinki does definitely have organized something usually, but most of the people go somewhere. There are, like as I mentioned, there are some festivals, and and then of course the cottages. So if you're gonna be in the city, there's not much going on most likely. You can of course check, like if you like, let's say you're in Helsinki, you can just like type Helsinki midsummer, you should find something. But yeah, expect the cities to be quite boring at that time. The stream is still on. Yeah, I'm gonna just wrap it in soon. If you have a chance to maybe rent a cottage, that would be great. It doesn't have to be necessarily on the midsummer. You can have the cottage like outside of midsummer, but that's like a very typical thing to do. Do you know Tomorrowland Festival? I have heard of it, yes. I haven't been there. But okay, thank you guys so much for the stream. Let me know if you like this in the comments or the replay. And I'm gonna go now watch the Finland-Canada ice hockey game. I'm gonna wish you have a great, is it Thursday? And hopefully we will see you in the next video. Thank you, bye bye.